show you how to draw an eye. What you do is you start out with your basic arch. Feed off into a wing. Then start from the wing all the way down to the bottom. Draw your eye of where it's going to set from the eye socket. Draw the little hole there for where your eye socket is separated from your eye. Alright, then draw the bottom eyelid. Then draw the top eyelid. Draw the line from the top part of your eye to show where the separation of the eyebrow is going to set. Okay. Draw the pupil, the outside line, and then you draw the inside line. Okay, after you do that, start with the eyebrow, do your light strokes. And after you do the light strokes, to make this look realistic, draw the darker strokes from the middle. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the light strokes at the bottom and then the light strokes at the top. After you're done with that, do the darker strokes to darken out your eyebrows. Make sure you keep a couple of areas where it stays light. Okay. Now you go back and outline the top part of your eye into a eyelash. Because when you're drawing these eyelashes at the top, you're not going to be able to see the bottom when you're looking directly at the person. So it's going to be as close as possible to the eye, almost like they're squinting the top part of their eye. Feed that off into the wing. Go back. Sorry, I had to fix the lighting there. Go back and draw your smaller lines. Now when you do the bottom eyelash, you start directly from the middle. Just like that. Because you'll see the bottom of those eyelashes on somebody when you're looking directly at them. Okay. Now start from the corner. Because you're going to build your shadow in each corner of the eye. So you start out with a lighter tint. Go off into a darker tint, deeper into the corners. Lighter tint, then darken it out in the corners. As you get towards the middle of the eye, it gets lighter and lighter, okay? All right, now you draw your lines coming from your pupil to the outside of your eye, okay? So follow my movements back and forth, just like that. Back and forth, almost like you're doing zigzags, but more rounded zigzags, okay? You can use a really sharp number 2 pencil or mechanical pencil like I'm using here. Okay, now you draw your glare. Erase the inside of the glare. Sharpen out your glare after erasing. Then you finish off with your zigzags. After you do that, color in your pupil. Okay, after you do that, darken out the top part of your eye where the top eyelashes are sitting. So you'll have that shadow of where your eyelid is darkening out the top part of your eye. Reflection of the eyelashes are going to be in a different tutorial, but this one right here is just a basic one. You can do your shadow right here if you want to do a different design like this. You can color that part in. Throw a little bit of a shadow on the top part of your eyelashes. Or you can erase this part and start from the edge and work your way up. So as you darken that out into a wing, you can go right here and work your way up to the eyebrow. So you can show the detail of the muscle of your eyebrow, okay? Then you go from the top. Hold on, I have to touch that up right there. Okay, so you go from the middle of the shadow and you go into the eyebrow with it all the way to the end. And after you do that, your eye is complete. And this is how you draw an eye, with an eyebrow, detailed eyelashes, and your shadows.